What's up everybody, Jay here and welcome back to the Plant to Tank. And I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded a video, lots been going on, but I ended up setting up my old 20-gallon high and I ended up losing the footage to it, so that's pretty unfortunate when that happens, but it's doing really good so far. I have been neglecting it for the past couple weeks and it's due for a big water change, so I'm going to be doing a maintenance video on that tank today. It's got some brown hair algae going on in there, so anyways, let's hop straight into it. So before I get into the maintenance portion of this video, I do want to run through everything I'm using on this tank since this is your guys' first time seeing this tank. So to start off, the lighting I'm using is a Current USA Satellite Freshwater LED Plus. This is the 24-inch model. My filtration is a UNS Delta 60 canister filter. I've made videos on that in the past. It's a really great filter for smaller tanks. This thing back here is my Eheim 350 surface skimmer. I get a lot of questions on what that thing is all the time. My heater back here is a Eheim Jaeger 100 watt heater, I believe, and it's kind of overkill for this tank, but it does the job. So for the substrate down here, I am using Osmocote Plus pellets on the very bottom of the tank, and then above that is a layer of topsoil that I got from my local Home Depot. It's the Earthgro brand or whatever the Home Depot brand is. I believe it's Earthgro. And then on top of that, I have some HTH pool filter sand. Both of those, you get a 40-pound bag of topsoil for about $3. And then the HTH pool filter sand is, I believe, 13 bucks for a 50-pound bag. So I had a ton left over after setting this tank up. It's pretty much the cheapest way to set up and enjoy a planted aquarium, in my opinion. And so for the plants, I have some Rotala green here on both sides and in the background. And then kind of right here in the mid-ground, I have some pearlweed. All this moss that you guys see here is all peacock moss from ADA. I got that from aquaforestaquarium.com. I will have a link to that website in the description as well. And here I have some Anubias Nana, and then a couple pieces of Anubias Nana Petite and Golden Coin behind that. In the background there, in the middle of the tank, I have some Crypspiralis and then some Cryptocorn Sri Lanka over here. So that's pretty much it for the plant list. It's really simple, but as you can see, it looks really good. But I do have a ton of brown hair algae just growing all over the place in there, so we're gonna do our best to remove as much as we can today with a huge water change. And I'm gonna start by unplugging everything and just doing my best to scrub everything out with a tiny little bamboo toothbrush. So anyways, let's hop straight into that. So as you can see, that type of brown hair algae isn't too difficult to remove. It sucks when it gets into the moss because it's really kind of difficult to get it out of the moss. It'll look like you got it all out, and then next thing you know, it's just completely covered in it all over again. So I'm just going to keep doing a bunch of big water changes on this tank throughout the next couple days until this tank has a chance to balance out and let the plants take up most of the nutrients in the tank, so that way the algae has nothing else to feed on. So I haven't been getting any sort of leaching from the soil at all, just because I'm using pool filter sand and it's really fine. Usually you can tell if you're getting nutrient leaching in your tank is if your soil is releasing a lot of tannins. Luckily I haven't had any tannins released in this tank, so if the tannins aren't releasing, then the nutrients aren't either, which is a good sign that my cap of sand on the top is holding all the nutrients down in the bottom of the tank where all the roots need to feed on it. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And as always, keep it planted.